heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. So it seems like most of us would understand that as being important, as being the greatest commandment. Without that first commandment, what do we really have? Then it says, and the second is like unto it, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
actually pancaked his frame to the median. So if anyone, like if we try to talk on it, so it probably would have bent his frame, and we didn't want to be responsible.
Yeah, stuff like that is just not worth messing with here. It's better safe than sorry.
Yeah, we're just like, yeah, you should call a tow wrecker. And we can't do much, so.
Yeah, I mean, if it's an older, like, beat-up car that they really don't care, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It just varies. Great, now I'm driving completely in the unplowed left lane right now, Connor, because this truck is going slow. I'm only doing 50, but he was doing like 35, and I'm like, the road's plowed, dude.
Yeah, I'm doing 55.
Alright guys, we're still headed eastbound right now. I see a car in the median. Oh no, is that a car or is that a guardrail? I can't tell my eyes. Ooh, that guardrail got crunched at some point. I have to say though, I am glad to see those troopers out in Durangos, because I guarantee if they were in Charger, yeah, they would not be making it that well. Nope, it is the defrost that's on that you guys are hearing that sounds loud. That's the defrost. The defroster. Don't mess with your fellow trucker. I'm a truck driver too. Pull doubles and triples for XPO. Mess with my fellow truckers too.
trying to get going. Look at this base. This to the south of us. Look at that base right there.
That we're cranking.
It's actually nuts.
Southwest ways on us with that buggies.
Wonder if that could do something right there in the future. Almost wonder about. God, the service sucks out here. Yep, no connection. Come on. I wonder if the storms getting going east to Crestview could do something. They have an
deals. Kind of getting that look to it too, so I don't know too far east just in case that starts producing something. Yeah.
The hodograph map on mesoanalysis in the Florida Panhandle and Southeast Alabama is insane right now. I mean, just textbook. And actually, the best hodograph is off to the east a little bit.
Building being this big. Grass like turning green. Feel bad for the grass. That's about the shockwave.
east on Highway 4 up here. That tower to the east, though, right there is really got my interest. More than the stuff to the west.
Traffic lights are about to drive me nuts.
Yeah, look at that tower to the east.
Yeah, they're just about as bad as the drivers out here.
Look at that. Look at that big tower. Surface winds are angry today, chat.
Those band trying to get going like Crestview.
Yeah, I could see the Crestview Tower from the west, and it is very appetizing. Okay, we're about to go east on Highway 4 towards Crestview, Florida, chat. Yeah, look at that. Look at that tower. Look at the base. Storm just south of us looks really interesting. Just south of the highway, really matured. That that storm just south of Highway 4, it really matured on that last scan. I'm literally just north of it. The base on it is, wow.
Wow, the stuff behind me now is starting to look interesting too. I was getting all kind of messy and I was like, big stacked supercells.
About to drive through the precip of this base. Man, this base is gnarly. Very gnarly. Okay, we gotta punch it east to get out ahead of this because we kind of have to make a dip to the southeast. Driving right under the base right now. Precip of it. Alright, blasting through the precip chat. Full blown tornado chase. Oh wow, big surge of inflow right there. Alright, 3 miles, we go like east and then north. Need to get over by like Laurel Hill or like Flora, Alabama. I'm just gonna punch in Flora for the time being. Yeah, there we go. I gotta shoot an ASLive real quick. We just gotta keep going east. I do not have time for that right now. Healthy base. Very healthy base right back here. My God, this radio's pissing me off. Very healthy base north of Highway 4. It's got an inflow tail on it now.
Yeah, I believe I just saw it. Well, made it to Interstate 10. That confluence band just back to the west is getting extremely healthy.
Yeah, it is. Okay, guys, go east here and then back to the north. Then east again. The roads suck here. This radio is driving me crazy. Just refuses to stay connected to the internet. This is my turn, dang it. Got a position out ahead of these.
Getting blown around in this confluence band. I'm watching that band like a hawk. That thing is just chugging.
The inflow into this confluence band is wild. The inflow into this confluence band is insane. I mean, it's blowing pine cones off trees, it's taking tree branches, leaves are zooming across the highway.
Yeah, we just see that one good store. Sorry for the radio silence, I was on the phone.
Welcome back, Scott. Really, that confluence band to the west, all we gotta do is start getting some of them cells to merge.
Yes, and I'm really liking this prefrontal confluence band. I know Brandon likes it too. I want to stay out ahead of it on I-10. I think I-10 is going to be the perfect corridor for intercepting, especially as they mature off the ocean and come on land.
Yep, agreed. I know we got that other confluence band to the east trying to start, but looks like it's struggling. Man, this one big one here is healthy.
Yeah, we do have to watch that cell directly south of Mobile. I think that's starting to wrap up a little bit, guys. I know it's moving more east, but that needs to be watched very carefully.
Yep, it's a few minutes ago, or like 10 minutes ago, or whatever. Starting to get that look over there.
Yeah, that Mobile cell, you're right. Right as it's crossing the bay, it's got that notch in it. That actually is probably going to go warm, to tell you the truth, the latest velocity scan.
Yeah, they're going to 20 to warn that for sure. I don't know if it's better to get closer to the ocean based on that, but if you look at the overall squall line orientation, it's cupping backwards. It's kind of bent backward. I think at Bay Minette, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, the Hodos are insane.
Yeah, that bit off to your north and east, Jaden, is trying to get.
Alright, 5 miles, we go east towards Flora, Alabama.
That's just kind of, I don't know, I feel like you're best just to stay with this confluence band on the interstate, kind of, and then just get hit by something if it develops.
Miles and we can go
These
east.
surface winds are nuts. There's freaking leaves flying everywhere.
just to the west of Highway 189 here is maturing on the confluence line. Everything's kind of merging together here. Definitely got to watch this storm the next like 15 minutes. Trying to get east here. The storm's definitely trying to mature. This whole confluence line has got to be watched. And the QLCS line back to the west also needs to be watched. Yeah, the storm crossing over Mobile Bay, it looked better before. Looks like it's not looking so great now, which that's good.
Yeah, it's still got that shape, so I'll make it easily curl up again. But it's definitely utilizing the voice boundary layer and whatever instability is riding the coast at I-10.
Sunshine.
That's good. Yeah, because the bullseye for 0 to 3 Cape and service vorticity was right over Crestview. That's when things really got interesting.
Yeah, I meant to get off at Crestview, but I'm going through that pretty good stretch where there's no exits forever. You're still east on 10. Yeah, I'm well east of Crestview now.
I see on the weatherwise there, you're ways ahead of us.
Guys, about to go east on 2 right here.
I don't really think that's a bad thing, though. I think I want to get past Crestview when things will start really getting spicy. But my goodness, this is quite the stretch with no exits.
20 miles from Florala, Alabama, chat. If we keep going with the storm. Boy, the freaking surface winds are ripping. I mean, absolutely ripping. I just don't know, though, right now if these storms this far north are going to be the ones that we want or not.
keep in mind, like, when you get up the Crespi, like, that's your last exit for a hot minute, so if you want to get off, get off.
Copy that.
I just don't know, chat. I just don't know here. Just trying to stay ahead of this confluence band for the time being.
My God, first exit in a mile. My God, there's a loves.
I think I'm just gonna keep going east. I don't know.
Storm to the west of us keeps looking a little better.
Yeah, I'm gonna not stop at Loves, top off, and browse everything.
VTP's a 4 over Mobile. It's a 3 up to the northeast side of this confluence band.
What was that?
The Violent Tour's a 4 over Mobile Bay. It's a 3 all the way to the northeast of this confluence band.
Yeah, I think hearing about the next half hour, it's gonna start getting spicy. Ooh, Destin, 34 miles. Ugh, beach.
Alright guys, 4.5 miles, we gotta go north. Roads suck out
Advisory
here.
in effect. Use caution.
Roads are absolutely horrible. I had to shoot straight
Like,
north out of
what watcher, mooring,
Yeah.
or advisory it's not, well, it's tornado warning, but, like, my goodness, like, what has not been issued?
Yeah, the U.S. has been pretty busy. Wonder if they put out a volcano advisory.
Now Hawaii needs one.
You guys see that confluence line developing in the Gulf right now? Like south of Pensacola, southeast.
Yeah, I wouldn't lie. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't tempted to, like shoot down towards the coast and just start going after whatever comes on shore.
Consider that the only problem. Everything's freaking hauling, so you're just stuck with facing what's coming on shore.
Yeah, but I kind of feel like you're stuck with whatever's wherever anyway. I don't think you're going to be chasing anything. You're just going to get hit by it.
Pretty much.
Alright guys, 2 miles, we're going north. tumbleweed deal blowing right there. Okay, I don't really like the storms to our north much anymore. Like these storms crossing the Alabama line just do not look like the ones.
Sorry, Brandon, I wasn't trying to ignore you.
Oh, no, you're good. I'm just driving down the interstate.
Awesome. No, the strategy's good. I was on the phone and just working over some technical difficulty stuff on my end, or on someone else's end, but yeah.
No problem. Copy that.
Do like the storm south of 10 if it could get its act together. We may just keep going up 85 and then drop down on 331 out in front of it. Honestly, I think that's what I'm leaning towards. Yeah, just going up to towards Paxton on 85 and then south on 331. Drop out ahead of it. Got to watch the line back over near Mobile as well.
I went from being quite a bit behind to now east of you, Jaden.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what to do here. I don't like the storms that are going up into Alabama anymore. They just failed to mature. I mean, like they tried to, and so I think I'm gonna go over to 331 and then drop down to like Phoenix Springs or however the heck you say that, down by 10, out ahead of that bubbler that's about to cross 10.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, Defuniak's what I always call it, but it may be Defuniak.
Yeah, Jaden, I'm with you there. Yeah, it's just, I think the storms are outrunning the instability axis too quickly up north of I-10 on the Alabama side, so I think that's what's happening.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, I'm just going to go over to 331 and drop down out in front of those other ones.
Copy. You got another cell northwest of Gulf Shores that's starting to get another like a C shape or a cup shape to it south of Point Clear. So it's trying to do it again. I think the tornado potential is going to be hugging the coastline with the land.
Yeah, I agree.
But seeing it again, being there and seeing it, both are going to be difficult if it does occur. And then this part down here is, I don't know if it's going to have time or enough space to do anything. So that main line does look more appetizing. there at a good point, though. Kind of tempted. Still a ways to the west, though. Like, if I went down there, I'd almost want to be down there now and just ride that coast, because you have that section of coast near Santa Rosa Beach where you can go from like Destin to west of Panama City area relatively easy. Still a mess. It's really east of Panama City where I like to go to the coast and play things. East of there, Mexico Beach, Port St. Joe to Apalachicola, it's ideal.
I really wonder if the confluence line over the Gulf right now, as that moves on shore over near Freeport, if that,
Yeah, I know. I mean, there's a chance. I mean, it could, so that's why I'm kind of tempted. And then if you get down there and play that, then you have the line coming in behind that as well to play down there.
I'm torn. I kind of want to go down to the coast, but I kind of want to stay on I-10.
Yeah, I know.
The other problem is, like, the time it...
Just we'll take a right here towards the south for a second, I think, and just pull off and try to figure it out real fast.
You want to stop the loves real quick?
I guess we could have done that. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, we got plenty of time.
Yeah, I'm sitting at the lows now. There's so much stuff that's popping up, like this southwest of here now. I don't know. I just like looking at everything. It's like, man, I kind of want to drop to the coast, but it's like it's going to get down there and everything's going to be east already.
Yeah, the way it's situated, you could definitely make it down there in time to like Freeport, Santa Rosa. Go east on 10 and drop south, I think would be the way to do that. And then, but then you are kind of stuck between there and Panama City, which really isn't that very, that's not a very long stretch along the coast. Once you get to Panama City, you're just kind of stuck and screwed. You can't move quickly, so